Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm Steph Pinto and today I'm going to be talking about ways to keep calm when your kids are frustrating you and you want to tear your hair out and you need to remain calm. So my background just quickly is as an emotional intelligence coach and trainer, and for about 10 years I've been working with kids and families on communication and emotional regulation, stuff like that. So I'm jumping on to share with you guys some really good ways for you to remain calm and treat each situation with compassion with your kids, and just really try and be a little bit more of a connected parent with your kids when they're going through an emotional reaction. So the first step is to treat each situation or meltdown or whatever's happening objectively. So try and be objective, and by that I mean take a step back, pause and just look at what's happening. Why is your kid getting frustrated? Why are they refusing their dinner? Why are they taking so long to get out of the house? So if you treat it objectively and think, okay, there's a reason for their behavior, what's happening, then you can sort of start to put together some processes around, okay, now I know that this happens when we're rushing out of the house, or this is how they react when I am asking them to do something several times and they're just not ready to do it. So if you look objectively at the situation, it's going to first take out the emotion and the stress and the frustration that we feel, but it allows you to sort of break down the situation a lot easier, and that's really one of the first steps to problem solving, how to manage kids' behaviors when they get really frustrated. So the second thing is just to remember kids' ages, their chronological age or their developmental age, whatever you think is appropriate for your child at their age. So if you have a 5-year-old, we can't be treating them like a 10-year-old or a 15-year-old. And really, don't we know that kids' brains are not fully developed until their mid-20s? So that in itself is telling. And it kind of just shows, it kind of reminds us, okay, I've got a 5-year-old. I'm not going to expect him to listen the first time if he's glued to a TV show that he loves, or I'm not going to expect him to quickly pack his bag and rush out the door because we know that he needs to get, a toy or something for school or whatever they have to do. So I think reminding ourselves that our kids are not mini adults, their brain is far from developed from what we are as parents. And I think reminding ourselves of that gives ourselves and our kids a little bit of grace and a bit of compassion. And we remember, okay, I need to change my language or change the way I'm requesting things, and just help them to learn the skills that they need in whatever situation they're in. So that's my second one, is just remember that your kids are young, whatever age they're at. That's going to give you information on whether you're expecting too much or if you can sort of change the way you're engaging with them. And the last one, this is a pretty big one. It's to do with us as adults rather than managing kids' behaviors, but they do go hand in hand. So this one is around being aware of your triggers. So your triggers are behaviors or actions or whatever your child does that trigger you and make you feel super frustrated. They make you want to flip your lid or shout or grab them and say, hurry up, I've got to go. Or, why did you stay out that late? I can't believe it. And you just want to go off the handle. So knowing your triggers takes a little bit of time. It might take you something like a few days to write them in your notes in your phone. Okay, I'm noticing when my son does this, then I get icy red. And if my daughter says no or doesn't listen or refuses, that makes me really annoyed as well. So if you see a little bit of a pattern with your triggers, that's going to help you to anticipate when things are happening next time or down the track or next week. And then you'll be able to sort of catch yourself in the moment and think, oh, we're going to go to the dentist and I know my son hates the dentist. So before I get really frustrated that he is crying or upset, I know this is going to be a trigger. So what can I do to help the situation go a lot more smoothly? So they are my 3 tips. That triggers one, super important. If you get to be aware of your triggers, it does take practice, but you will just have a little bit more time and energy to prepare yourself or your kids when you know that a triggering situation is going to happen. That's really, really powerful. So in terms of emotional intelligence, those 3 skills are really key for you to be able to start becoming a calmer parent and just being aware of your own frustrations and what your kids are doing to sort of push your buttons and how you can remain calmer. All right, so that's it from me today, guys. It was only a quick one. Let me know what you think about those strategies. Have you ever actually used them with your kids? Maybe they were called a different thing, or you just realize, oh, actually, I do that now. So that's really awesome. You're already on the way to becoming an emotionally intelligent parent. So let me know what you thought. If you think any of those are going to be really key or powerful for your kids, I'd really encourage you to give them a go. They are excellent. So let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.